My name is Dr. Roche. I'm the CEO at Klnik. I'm an aesthetic doctor and a wellness doctor. I'm now a GP 1 day a week, working in the NHS, and the rest of the time I spend my time doing aesthetics. And that's why I decided to build something here at Klnik. I wanted to do something that reflects me as a brand, something that's exclusive, private, confidential, a place really Cheshire can be proud of. Artas is a method for hair restoration. It's a robotic procedure. It combines physician and robot in the synergy that gives you the best results. It brings the precision of robotics and digital mapping, as well as the flair of human hairline creation and implantation. So at Klnik, we feel this is the best method of hair restoration, and that's why we exclusively do Artas here at Klnik. Artas is for people who have felt that their hair's thinning, they're losing a bit of hair, and they want a bit of a restoration strategy. I believe it's the premium transplant technique, as you have a robot that will digitally map the donor site, which is the back of your head, and what it does is it aids extraction, and then we implant those hair follicles into where you feel you're thinning. When you decide to have hair transplant surgery at Klnik, it starts with a consult where you would see me, be welcomed. At that consultation, we'll talk about every option available to you and what's best with a long-term strategy in mind. Once you've seen me, if I think hair transplant is an appropriate thing to consider, we'll go through designing your new hairline and taking on the journey of what you think would look best and how many grafts would be best. At that time, I'd get our hair restoration technician up, Paula, who would also have a consult with you, talk about the grafts and assess the donor site together. And we'll also show you the Artas robot, talking through the key benefits of it and just helping you be relaxed for the day of surgery. On the day, you'll come in and you'll see our hair transplant team and be welcomed into the hair transplant suite. When you're in there, we'll prep you however we agreed for the day. Sometimes we'll shave your head if that's been agreed, and we'll give you some medication that will numb the areas that we're going to either site make or we're going to extract the hair from, and we'll give you something to relax you as well. The procedure can take anything from 6 to 10 hours, depending on how many follicles we're extracting and implanting. On the day, it's very comfortable. You can be able to eat and drink. The only thing you need to remember is you can't drive home. So once you're prepped, we'll get you comfortable in the Artas chair, ready for the procedure. We use something called a tensioner that has digital mapping, which the robot eye reads to ensure the Artas robot is helping extract the perfect follicles for your hair transplant. Harvesting is when we use the robot and our technicians to extract the follicular units. You are comfortable in the Artas chair, and the robot will punch those grafts at the right angle and the right depth, and we'll then extract them and store those grafts to implant later. Once we've extracted the follicles, we're going to assess the follicle units. They average between 1 to 4 hairs, and what we do is we count these follicular units just to make sure that we are having the correct number from extraction to implantation, and we separate them from 1 to 4 hairs, and we'll also just decide the yield then to see if there's any small amount of damaged hair follicles. The Artas treatment can take anything from 6 to 10 hours depending on how many grafts we're extracting and implanting. Commonly, there's very little pain when the actual procedure is happening. At Klnik, we want the world's best technologies. We want to be a brand people can trust. And we found with Artas, there was a way of doing hair restoration that was the premium way, the best possible way to do hair restoration. The mix of physician and robot leads to the best possible result. Artas is a very complicated procedure, but here at Klnik we try and make it simple, and we know it's an effective, reproducible way. Hair loss and hair thinning can be a major issue for people, denting self-confidence and actually lots of people commenting on it. The great thing about the Artas and hair restoration surgery is we have a device, we have a robot that can actually work at replacing hairs in a safe and effective way with reproducible results.